Yeah, good morning, guys. This was a dangerous TikTok prank that nearly cost the lives of 3 teenagers, and parents are being asked to speak to their kids. Well, the shooting happened on Monday, July 28th at 11 p.m. outside a home on Scottsdale Way in Frisco. Now, that is the Sterling Ranch neighborhood near the Dallas North Tollway and Stonebrook Parkway. Well, police say 58-year-old Damon Wolf called police and reported someone tried to kick in his door. Officers say he admitted shooting at the car, and later that night, police ended up finding the teenagers inside the car after they admitted it was all a prank. Well, police later determined it was actually the homeowner who was legally at fault.
He ran out into a street. He fired shots into a vehicle as it was coming his direction and then as it had already passed him. And certainly there's a lot of risk associated with where those bullets could go.
Wolf was arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault. He was released from jail after posting bond. But if convicted, he could face up to 20 years in prison. For Good Day, I'm TCM Muzing.
Fort Worth police need help finding the man who stole a mother's SUV while her child was in the back seat. It happened at a shopping center in Fort Worth. That mother left her car running while returning a grocery cart. That's when the carjacker took advantage. Fox 4's David Santendry spoke with Fort Worth police, and he joins us live. Hi, David.
Hey, Peyton. Yeah, that mother completely caught off guard, and at first she actually thought her 5-year-old daughter managed to make it to the front seat and drove off with her car. But then she realized it was a carjacker in the front seat and her daughter still in the back seat. A mother putting groceries away rattled to her core after a suspect stole her SUV while her 5-year-old girl was in a car seat in the back seat.
She literally explained to us that she thought, how in the world is my child driving off in my vehicle, and then saw the adult male inside.
Fort Worth Police Department says it happened in LeGrand Plaza's mall parking lot early Sunday evening.
We got called to the location on an original auto theft kidnapping. So we get to the scene and realize that a vehicle has been taken. There was a 5-year-old child inside of this vehicle when it was taken.
The mother started her 2014 Ford Explorer and put her daughter in the back seat to cool off, according to police. As the mother returned a shopping cart near her SUV, a man hopped in and drove off.
This is just an individual that was looking for an opportunity and literally found that split second.
Police say the carjacker saw the girl was in the back seat, stopped the SUV in another area of the parking lot, and put her outside before driving away.
They were probably scared for their lives. Who is that stranger, you know?
Beatrice Hinojosa shopping at the same grocery store Monday evening with her 10-year-old daughter.
And so I tell them they need to stay close to me because you can't trust people anymore.
Everybody was just fine. A little shaken up, especially the mom.
A vehicle theft which could have had a much scarier ending, but police still have a warning.
Again, we want to encourage everybody, just keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, no arrests made at this point in time. Police still searching for that SUV. They say at the very least, this suspect, if caught, will face an auto theft charge, and a kidnapping charge is also possible. Peyton, back to you.
David, thank you.
Top actors in some trouble. TMZ's Michael Babcock live in Los Angeles for us. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Lauren. How are you?
I'm doing well. So
Great.
Actor Kevin Costner demanding dismissal of a sexual harassment lawsuit. It all stems from a movie that he actually directed, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So it's a civil lawsuit that was filed recently against Kevin, and yeah, that's exactly it, Lauren. He is trying to get this thing thrown out here now. He doesn't want to go through the process, go through the trial and then find out if he wins or loses. Kevin is essentially saying, look, this is a nonsense case, and because of that, you've got to get rid of this judge. So essentially what the allegations were, there was a woman named Devin Labella who was actually a stunt double for one of the actresses on this film, and there was a particular scene where she essentially claimed that some things happened and it was overly sexualized, and it was just very uncomfortable for her. I won't get too much into the details of what she says happened, but essentially what Kevin is saying, look, this was a scene that there was nothing sexual really, there was no nudity, and at the end of the day, he says this stunt double, indicated to us that she had a wonderful time on set. She actually, as a matter of fact, sent a text to somebody that worked for Kevin on the movie expressing how much of a great time she had on the project. So they're saying, Kevin's saying, look, this is nonsense. I didn't sexually harass anybody. And again, judge, please throw this out. So we'll see if the judge does it or not, but that's what Kevin Costner is asking for.
All right, so it has been a while since the world lost actor Matthew Perry from an overdose, but this criminal case still playing out, but does seem to be winding down.
Yeah, this is the last of the 5 people, Lauren, that they were going after. This is the woman that had been dubbed the ketamine queen. Her name is Jasmine Ganga, and 42-year-old woman who was essentially, almost the ringleader of sorts, allegedly at least. And now she has agreed to plead guilty to 5 charges, 3 of those being distributing ketamine, one of them also being distributing ketamine resulting in death. Now, she is potentially facing 65 years. That's more than anybody else in this case was. So they were really going after her. She could face up to 65 years. The prosecutors are going to ask for a lot less. But at the end of the day, Lauren, the judge doesn't have to accept that recommendation, and the judge can do whatever he wants. So we'll see ultimately what happens here. There were some really ugly things said about Matthew Perry around his death, about him being a sucker and how much can we get him to pay for these drugs. We'll see if the judge has any mercy on her, whether or not he throws the book at her.
Wow. All right. Stay tuned. You can watch TMZ midnight on Fox 4 and 12:30 on More 27. TMZ Live airs weekdays at 3 p.m. on More 27. You can find a link to the show at fox4news.com. Always on top of all the Hollywood news. Love it. Thanks, Michael. The sun is out. The votes have been tallied. The results are in.
I will take my prize now. Thank you very much.
Coming from the ceiling.
Sit down. So yesterday on Good Day, we were getting ready because the all-new season of Lego Masters Junior kicked off, and we kind of had a build-off. So we all built. It's kind of hard to see. Bring it. I'm going to kind of turn around so you can see a little bit better. There you go. So we all had to build a robot as we were working. So brick by brick, we tried to do that.
We tried, and everybody was asked to build the best Lego robot they could.
I did not
And we each had like a little box of Legos to choose from. It was a fierce competition. We battled it out, but there could only be one winner. Drum roll, please.
Oh.
The winner is Lauren and her fierce forest forager from Fox 4.
Oh, she was pushing for votes on her Facebook.
Non-stop.
All right, my robot, Robotica Flighticus, came in second.
There you go.
Yeah. Chip's red one came in third. Way to go, Chip. Excellent job. That leaves 4th place for Evan.
I worked in it for 7 seconds. I deserve 4th place.
We should mention that our junior brickmaster, who is from our area, was on Good Day yesterday, Shelly, and she picked Chips as a winner. She liked the red one, the robot, this one right there.
Yeah.
So
I paid her $20 for nothing?
You pay her 20. So I think we have multiple winners. What we did realize, at least I realized, was that my fingers might not be as
small.
So nimble as they were when I was little, because boy, we were breaking and dropping, and it was not as easy to put together as we thought it would be.
Arthritis pain formula.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Not yet. Not there yet. I don't know. Couldn't do it. Anyway, an update to a story we told you about yesterday. We're getting our first look at some of the acting drills that Terry Crews put 5 SEC athletes through ahead of the college football season. So here we go. Take it away.
Sally sells seasoned Sonic Smashers by the seashore. When I was just a professional football player, I was cocky about this acting stuff too.
Sally sells Sonic.
How hard could it be?
Sally sells seasoned Sonic snack. Wait.
Yeah, so the fast food chain company Sonic basically has dubbed athletes. So like athletes and actors, and they're putting them together, and they're doing these commercials, and basically they're like having them all perfect their bite on camera. They're going to acting school. They receive a turtleneck and a diploma. This is kind of just all ahead of the college football season. A collab with Sonic to get us talking about football, talking about burgers and everything else that Sonic sells. So there you go.
I think it's cute.
Is there like a rule that movie producers have to wear turtleneactors? And actors, is that?
I think that's some kind of.
Somebody made it a rule, I guess.
Not in the South.
Too.
It's one of the exercises, with pronunciations. I can't stand him.
See?
And then the response, of course,
you got
is,
it.
I can't stand him.
Can't stand you.
There you
Famous
go.
musical? No.
No, what is it?
Oh, no, I can't remember what musical. Oh, come, you're supposed to help me.
A Texas chicken is now the new holder for a Guinness World Record after outlasting all other contenders. Tenders, get it? Pearl is no spring chicken. She is now the oldest living chicken in the world, 14 years and 69 days old.
From Texas?
Look at her.
Girl.
She hatched from her incubator on March 13th, 2011, and since then she has survived a broken leg, a raccoon attack, arthritis, and chicken pox. Chickens get chicken pox?
I was gonna. That's got to be a joke.
The world?
They're people pox.
People pox, I guess, is what she
Here's the
got.
thing, She actually lives indoors, though.
Well, yeah, she does
I would
now.
think after you got to a certain age, you're allowed to, yeah.
After that raccoon, I'd be demanding it.
I'm not having any chickens in my house.
Not going back outside.
Like
Thank
nursing
you.
homes for chickens? I mean, that's pretty impressive.
So, what, 14 years and 69 days, I think. The
Yeah.
last record holder, named Peanut, was from Illinois, lived nearly 22 years.
Oh, okay.
That's a pretty big difference.
That's an old chicken.
It's an old chicken.
That's an old bird.